gonna show how to make this incredible bread that is so healthy and that everybody's been asking about. What we need is a machine, unless you want to do it by hand, 2 bowls, because I'm making a big amount to take challah on. Whole wheat arrowhead meals, best whole wheat flour, some white flour. What I put is 4 cups of whole wheat, 3 cups of white in each bowl, which we're gonna do right now. And then you're gonna put 2 shots of oil, whichever oil you like best, olive oil, any kind of oil you want. For people who have no salt diet, you can skip the salt, but I'm gonna put some. People who have no sugar diet, you can skip the either xylitol, sugar, agave, honey for Rosh Hashanah, whatever you like. I'm gonna put agave in there for today, just to give it a little sweetness. I'm gonna put 2 eggs, 2 whole eggs, which is not much for all this amount of flour. I'm also gonna keep my white for the mix, and then keep my yolk with a tiny drop of water that I'll use later to put on top. And the most important ingredient right now is gonna be this thing that I keep in my fridge from last time I made challah. And that's basically a piece of my old dough that I made last time. At this point, I'm gonna close my liquidizer, blender, depending where you come from, and put it to blend with all the ingredients in it. Okay, while the machine is turning and making the dough, I'm cleaning up. I see that this is a little bit too mushy to be working. Maybe I'll be really good, but I like it a little bit more consistency in my dough. This is a little bit too liquidy for me, so I'm gonna keep the flour. The flour is the last ingredient that I put away just in case I need some more. I'm gonna add a little bit here to be able to work my dough nicer, especially when I shape it. And I pre-mixed my eggs, and I'm now ready to mix it, and then I'll do the second batch. Okay, so now my second bowl is ready, and it came out a different color than this one, but it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna now put both of them together so that I can take challah on it. And the first thing that I'm gonna do is to take a little piece of this dough that I just made today, and I'm gonna keep it in my fridge in an airtight container. I put it in an airtight container. I like it because it's glass, and I'll keep it in my fridge. It'll darken over time, but I can keep this for weeks on end, and it'll be my starter for the next time I make a dough. I have my challah. Double wrap it, put it in the oven. If you double wrap it, you can put it with other foods, or else it has to burn by itself. And now I'm ready to shape. So whatever you feel like doing today, whatever shape you want to do. I like to have my little round challah that are just plain round, like that. Putting them on my tray. I don't use too much aluminum, I don't like it, it's not healthy. Use this paper, you can reuse it. You can make little shapes if you like. A little knot, really easy, come out pretty and really easy to make. And as you're making them, you're gonna put a little bit of egg on top of it. It's not gonna grow very much. You put a little bit of eggs, and remember, this is gonna rise for about 30 hours. So don't be in a rush, don't turn on your oven now, it's not ready. Fill up your tray. You can put them in different containers, and that's it. Okay. So now I finished shaping all the challahs. You can add toppings, whatever you wish, whatever you like. You put honey if you want to put things inside. If you want to put olives, tomatoes, onions, all kinds of spices, that's fine. You're gonna let this rest for about 30 hours until it doubles in size, and only then put in the oven. This bread is incredibly healthy. It avoids a lot of issues that people have that they think they're having with bread, but it really comes with the yeast. That is a very unnatural process that we're putting in our body, the chemical yeast that people are using. And I want you to enjoy it. Let it rise, and the natural process is the beginning of the digestion, of the breaking down of the wheat. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember, there's very few ingredients that you need: the whole wheat flour, eggs, sugar, if you want, the salt, and the little starter that you made this week. You can keep for next week in a sealed container in the fridge. It keeps for a very long time. See, that's how it's supposed to be. This is the kind of wheat that we're supposed to eat, the kind of bread that is supposed to be the mainstay of a diet. It's whole wheat, no chemicals in it. I mean, as least as we can get. Certainly no artificial yeast, which is a disaster, especially for women. And you'll enjoy it. You'll feel alert even after you eat bread. It's not going to be heavy, and you will bypass a lot of issues that people have when they eat bread. So, and enjoy it. You can start doing it today. And bon appétit.